What's up with it, man? It's the Kid Pushman Mitch, host of the No Fluff Podcast, a.k.a. the Kid with the swag, the whips, and everything else we got. But, look, I got my brother in here, man. It's been a long time coming. You see, Ace already knew he in here, too. We got the puppy here. But we got my brother, Runway Billionaire. What's happening?
What's up? Let's do it.
Hey, bro, this is about to be the funnest podcast I done did, man. You just saying you about to get a lamb truck, right?
Yeah, for the birthday.
Listen, hey, look, let me tell you how I'm in right. So, look, first of all, let me tell y'all about Runway first. Runway is literally just a GOAT when it comes to anything to do with digital products. For real, he's just a super entrepreneur. Because before he was doing it digitally, he had the brick and mortars. You still got some brick and mortars,
man,
right?
We went from brick and mortar to click and order.
Oh, yo. So look, he taught me a lot about just how to monetize my digital products and everything. Now I got him on here to teach y'all what he taught me. So look, it's a privilege to be here. Like, if you watching this podcast, this is gonna be the one you want to pull that notepad out. So Runway, you said you about to get a lamb truck. When I met you, he came and rented a lamb from me. It was the Huracan. You ain't feeling the Huracan, though.
I ain't feeling the Huracan. It was fun.
It was cool,
fun.
But
it wasn't my speed.
Yeah, it was like how it is for me. Like, I think I just got it. That was my second one, actually. The one you rented was my second one I ever had. Yeah. So that one right there, that was when I was like, all right, I had to get another one, but I'm about done. My legs is hurting.
I'm gonna tell you what happened that day.
What happened?
I rented the lamb from you.
Right.
And my guy, he rented the Ray from you.
Right.
And at the end of the night, we swapped.
And
I got the Wraith, and I was like, why I ain't get this?
Why I ain't get the Huracan?
Why I ain't get this?
No, that's what it be for real, because you got so much space in them, though.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I'm 6'5". Really, I'm not supposed to fit in no car.
Yeah.
Like, none. Like, people be talking about G-Wagons. I don't fit in G-Wagons. Like, that's for somebody who under 6 foot. You got to be, or my knees is in the dash.
Yeah.
So me in particular, when I first got in a Rolls Royce, I was like, oh, they made these for me. Got you. And it's just luxury. It's just a carpet, man. When I get a chicken, I'm like, hey, look, don't wear your shoes in my house. Don't wear your shoes in my house.
Yeah.
So they take it off for the little fur bottom.
Right.
But, bro, so look, let's talk about this. So you are... We calling you the GOAT of digital products. That's your reputation. You know
I appreciate
that, right?
it.
You know that, right?
I appreciate
it. Okay. So people, there's a lot of people that do digital products, me, myself included. We get funnels made. We do all this stuff. We get other people to make them, but you be making your own.
Yeah.
And then you get some automation done by other people, but you teach them how you want it.
I do the automation now too.
Yo, they teach. Look, so it's crazy. Like, when normal people do digital products, they team that they hire teach them. You teach your team.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's different, bro. So what's new? Let's talk about that. What's new? What you been teaching people lately? Because you teach everything, really.
Yeah. So basically, bro, what really been working for me is something that I created called the Low Ticket Millionaire. I made my first $1 million off of a low ticket product. Made my first $1 million off selling ebooks. And what I realized at that time is that I left $8 million on the table.
Okay.
And that's all I had was a low ticket. I was making, like, some people was out here was making $100,000 months off mentorships and had to show up and had to get a time.
Right.
I had a lot of freedom because I was selling ebooks. My digital products was really like taking care of my lifestyle, and I created it one time. So I didn't have to show up for no mentorships. I didn't have to show up for no other offers. I just had to make content, dope content, and really just let the traffic just go to buy the product because it was solving a problem.
Okay, so when you say low ticket, so for the viewers, they don't know what is low ticket. What does that mean?
$27.
$27. You made your first $1 million off a $27
off a $27 product.
Okay, so look, now I'm let you tell them. Look, how could somebody ever fathom to do that?
Well, I'm gonna break it down like this.
Okay,
this how I'm gonna buy the lamb chop for my birthday.
Okay, let's go. How you gonna get the lamb? Teach us.
This how you get a Lambo from a $27 product. All right. So basically, it's like this, man. First, I want to find a problem that I could solve. Your problem that you solve is you help people get exotic cars. You help people get in the rental space.
Right.
In the rental space.
Right.
So what I would do is I would just take my knowledge and expertise and I would just package it up. I'm talking about, like, bro, you got a lot of sauce, and what a lot of people do is they want to put out a little bit.
Right.
But you a sauce giver.
On God.
On God. No fluff. So you going to give out a lot of sauce.
Right.
So I'm just going to give a whole lot of information in that $27 product, because what I realized by leaving $8 million on the table was that when somebody pay me, whether it's $7, $17, or $27, they are 8 times more likely to spend more money with me.
Again.
So I left a lot of money on the table by not having other offers. So I tell people all the time, like, the ebook, is the same thing as the course, is the same thing as the mentorship, is the same information, just a different format. So that's why you gotta put all the sauce in your ebook. See, people be putting out lead magnets. They be putting out their little ebook, and oh no, I just want to give them a little bit of game so I can say the other game. And they fluffing. That's why they need to watch this episode so they can get. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
But what I did was I gave all of the sauce in my ebook. Then naturally, people was like, "Well, dang, I want the course. Runway, you got a course. I want the mentorship." And again, it's the same information. It's just that now the ebook was the written format. The course is the video format.
Right.
And I'm naturally just going to expand on certain topics, provide resources.
Right.
And then the mentorship, you get access to me.
Right.
So you get access to ask me your specific questions. And each one of those things have a different price point attached to it.
Right.
So it might be $27 for the ebook. It might be $297 for the course. And it might be $2,997 for the mentorship.
Ooh. That was solid. So you just basically broke down a funnel, though.
Yeah. So again, I could tell people the funnel all day, and this is what I tell people about funnels. I tell people all the time, bro. Like anybody could get a funnel. You go on Fiverr and get a funnel.
Right.
You can't go on Fiverr and get strategy.
That's facts.
So a lot of people out here, oh yeah, I want a funnel hack. I want to do this, that, and the third. You need strategy.
Yo, we was just talking about that. The crazy thing about it, we was like, a lot of, the consensus of us, the masses, is like, oh, the only reason these dudes is rich because they sell the courses. I was like, okay, well, go ahead and make your course.
Yeah.
Make your course and then become the next millionaire then.
There you go.
How come they haven't done it? Because they don't have the strategy.
Yeah. So how about I give them a strategy?
Let's go. Give them one.
All right. So, again, what I created was the low-ticket millionaire, right? And, again, I made a lot of money, left a lot of money on the table. But y'all not gonna miss none of this bag that I was gonna give y'all. You feel me? So check this out. What I did was I found an offer that I could create, and I'll give you the low ticket millionaire for example, right? So this is a product that I have where I teach you how to create your digital product. I teach you how to create your low ticket product that you can sell at $7, $17, $27.
Okay.
That's just the ebook, right? But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it more valuable, and I'm gonna throw some modules in with it. So now it's just like, dang, bro, I want to have it because it's not just an ebook. It's the modules that come with it. It's going to take me step by step on how to do this. I'm also going to include worksheets for you. That's going to be a low-ticket millionaire, a digital product planner. So now I show you how to break down and really extract all the juice out of your digital product. So when somebody see it, they like, $27? Oh, I got to have it.
Right.
Because it's a difference between what people want and people need. When they feel like they need to have it, they're going to pay for it all day.
Facts.
And if it solves a big problem and this value packed, they looking at it like, man, this dude tripping. $27? Something must be wrong. He must have put the wrong price or something.
Oh, God. He messed up.
So, again, that's an automatic $27 that I know I'm going to get. And I know more people got $27 than anything. They not losing anything. Right? Then I'm going to add an order bump to that. An order bump is going to be like a checklist, another cheat sheet, another planner, something that go along with that, and I'm going to charge $17 for that. So now I took a person from $27 to $44. So if you're a person that want to make six figures, you only got to sell 4 of those every single day, and you had $300 for the day.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just 6 figures.
Right.
But here's where it get great. The thing that I love about having that digital product that everybody want, and I know I put that much value, nobody is coming back and saying, bro, that wasn't no game. I ain't get no value. They coming back was like, bro, that was fire. I already got my stuff up and running.
Right.
There's a lot of coaches and a lot of people that put products out that don't want their clients and their students to get the win. I want them to get the win faster.
Facts.
Because if they can make the money faster, if they could get the win faster, they could come to the next level with me faster.
Right.
So let me tell you how I do it. Right after they buy the ebook and they buy the order bump, they come to the next page, which is a one-click upsell, which means they already entered their card information. So on this page, the only thing that they got pressed is yes or no. How easy is it to collect a sale when the only buttons on a page is yes or no? So what do? I give them a course and I show them how to create a mid-ticket or high-ticket product that they can go make $2,000 to $5,000 with.
Right.
I just gave them the low ticket sauce.
Facts.
But now I give them the sauce where they could go craft a mid ticket offer where they could charge $2,000 to $5,000. Why would I give that away for $297? They like, dang, because why? I'm spending $297 to learn how to make $2,000 to $5,000 per sale.
Right.
So they're like, oh, no, I got to get this.
Facts.
If they say no, I give them the same thing for $197. So now they're like, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Or I sneak a payment option in there and be like, look, you can get it for 3 payments of $97.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the same concept when we go in the store and they walking out and they're like, no, you hurry up and buy it. I give you a better deal. I make it good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't want the customer to walk out. The best thing about this strategy is I turned a $27 or a $44 sale into a $297 sale because they buy something else. So now $300. If I do one of them a day, I'm still at my 6 figures.
Exactly.
And now I have to do marketing. Because here's the thing. People will be like, oh, I want so many followers. Yo, man, I got students that got 10K followers, bro, that's making $60,000, $70,000 a month.
Right.
You think they care about that?
Nope.
Right?
They care about them donuts.
Exactly. They care about that. So the most underutilized page for entrepreneurs is the thank you page. You know why? Just think about it. Every time that you buy something, what do you look for?
The thank you page. You look for confirmation.
The receipt.
Yep.
So on the receipt, I give them an opportunity to book a call with me.
That's the play.
Right?
That's the play.
So now, this is a free call. It's a free call. Get on the phone with me. Matter of fact, it's an implementation call. And it's on me. It's not a free call. They just paid. I got compensated for the call.
Right.
Most people only want to take sales calls with the intent of, I got to get paid for this sales call. I don't know if people going to show up. I told y'all, the person is 8 times more likely to buy something from you. So if they already spent $300+ for me, you think they mad or they happy to talk to me on how I can help them implement what they just bought, and I probably can convert them into my program that's $2,997, where I can help them scale, where I can help them close the gap and get to the success faster.
Easy. He's giving bars right now.
He's
giving bars.
I don't know if that was no fluff.
Nah, that was the definition of no fluff.
I don't know if that was no fluff.
So people don't really understand that. Like what you broke down is what everybody's confused about.
Yeah.
Nobody know. They hear the word funnel.
Yeah.
But they don't know what that is. So you broke it down in a way to where they can understand it. So what he just said was a funnel, a upsell and a downsell. Making sure his customer leaves, instead of leaving the cart with just a 7, the 17 or the $27 product, they might spend $44, they might spend $300, they might even end up spending $2,000 when it's all said and done. Yep. But they ain't going to not spend nothing because it's too valuable to click the button.
Too valuable.
That's barbecue sauce, bro.
Yeah. And it's no different than when, because people hear funnel and they get scared. Mm-hmm. They hear automations and they get scared, right? And that's the Achilles heels for entrepreneurs. That's why people pay top dollar to have those things set up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just like, you hit me, it was like, bro, I need this automation. I'm like, bro, that's a walk in the park.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? For you like, how much is this about to cost?
Like, yo,
I'm like, oh, bro, I got you. But I tell people, because we want to start taking this thing and we want to start simplifying it. And that's what I did with the Low Ticket Millionaire. I was like, yo, how could I simplify it for entrepreneurs and business owners to know how important it is to have upsells and downsells in a business?
Right.
And I tell them all the time, like, yo, think about when you book a plane ticket. That ain't nothing but a funnel.
Easy.
You book your plane ticket, you pay more to check your bag, you pay more to upgrade your seat, you pay more for the trip insurance, and then they ask you, do you want a car in a hotel? That whole sales process, you can't get your receipt until you say yes or no. But again, they make millions and millions of dollars every day from that sales process, and that thing is dialed in. So what if I take that same concept and I put it in my business? What if I show more to my customers while they was buying at the time that they was excited about buying? They card already out.
Right.
You already about to buy the plane ticket. Dang, you know what? I'm coming down to the A. They get on No Fluff podcast.
Facts.
Dang, dude. All right, dang. Do I need a car? I called Mitch. Mitch said he don't got no cars.
Right.
Dang, man, let me just go ahead and book my hotel, book my car while we right here.
Exactly.
They got me for a couple extra $100 while I was right there.
Easy. That's a funnel.
That's
everywhere
funnel.
We go. We go
everywhere
to Walmart,
we go.
right
Target.
Right as soon as you get by that register, they got all of the gum. They got the little USB cords.
Yeah.
You be like, damn, why the USB cords up here? It's not an electric station. It's a funnel.
It's a funnel.
They know what it is. So you just broke that down so simple that a caveman can do it. So
yeah.
That's all he need to say about that, right? So now, this is the question that most people ask, and this is why the difference between you and me and the common consumer who just makes a funnel and makes a course. How do we get them to buy it? How do we get them to even come to us? Teach them. How do they come?
That's good. So they come from the content. The content, man. The content is the cash flow. I tell people all the time, like, so many people are scared, they shy, and they don't want to do content. Like, I shot a whole bunch of content just coming here. Like, I think that people confuse content because they look at social media and they see what everybody else is doing. And then they automatically think that their background got to look like this. They got to have all the lights. No, you just got to be you. Facts. And I teach a framework to help people with content. So I don't want to tell nobody, oh, it's just content, just posting that's going to fix your problem.
Right.
So let me give them a framework that they can use to help them with their content.
And the sauce continues.
And the sauce continues. On this episode of
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so check this out. So what I teach is a framework that basically breaks down the 11-11. This is my framework that I call 11-11. Content is all about talking to the right person at the right time in the customer journey. At the time when you first started about rental cars, you was talking from the experience that you had, and you was a day one person. Like, Mitch just started, I'm documenting my process. I can only talk about what I know. Don't talk about what you don't know. I can only talk about what I know. And a framework works if you work the framework and you stay in your lane, right? So the 11-11 framework is you either at 1 day, you at 1 week, you at 1 month, or you at 1 year. And don't take it literal like, yo, I literally just started this today. I'm going to teach something. Right. But identify where you at on that journey. Mitch, you're at 1 year. Like, you're very experienced.
Right.
So now you can teach all the people who's at 1 month who want to get to 1 year, at 1 week who want to get to 1 month, who want to get to 1 year, who's 1 day, and so on and so forth.
Right.
So identify where you at and teach behind you. Now, somebody might be watching this and say, yo, I'm just at 1 day. How many people in the world are at 0 that haven't even started yet?
So many. Millions.
How many people haven't even started and would just love to get started? So even if you at a day 1, you just share your experience on what you did just to get to where you at, and you talk to the people who have not started yet. If you're a week ahead, you talk to the person that just got started but want to get just 1 week ahead. If you 1 month ahead, you talk to the people who haven't got started one day and 1 week ahead to get to where you are at a month.
Bars.
And really, to be honest, you just talking to your past self. So you literally just making content for the point that, what do I wish that I had when I first started? What do a Mitch wish he had when he first started his car rental game?
So much sauce right now.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, that's the facts. Like, a lot of people, so and also in addition to what you're saying, a lot of people don't understand that all they got to do is teach what they know. The problem is they feel like they got to know more.
They feel like they got to know more.
You see that, right? When they be like, when somebody, I see it at conferences and masterminds, somebody might ask a question that has nothing to do with what you do or what you've done, and you feel like you got to give them the answer. I'm like, no, you don't know. I'm not, that's not my lane. It's okay.
That's it.
Y'all don't got to be creating a fake lane to look like y'all smarter. It actually looks like you're more intelligent if you were smart enough to say you don't know it. Because guess what? It's going to be a snowball effect if you lead somebody down a rabbit hole that's not correct. So if you do his way that he just taught y'all, which just taught me something, I didn't even think about that way.
But you've been doing it.
I teach that way, but I never thought about that way. So he made it easier for me to tell people how to break it down. So I love that. So that's the reality. So the problem is people don't understand how the content converts. So now we just taught them a strategy on how to get the content to convert.
Just being yourself.
Be yourself.
That's
know
it.
where you're coming from. Teach to your past self. And then set up that back end funnel. Tap him on my boy Runway if you don't know how to do it yourself.
Come on now.
It ain't not, look, I'm telling you, the crazy thing about it is people really don't understand that I really reached out to you for you to help me to do it. And they really work. Like, when he walked in, I said, bro, because he spoke at my mastermind, like, in New York last month. So, literally, he was teaching. This is what I go to masterminds for, so I can learn, too.
That's
so,
it.
Runway go up on there and say, yeah, man, we doing a mini chat like this and we doing that. And I said, what? I'm writing down stuff. I go back to the crib and I'll run up another bag off of him teaching me more stuff. He already taught me how to use it in the first place, but then you taught me how to throw it on the lives. I was yo, this is crazy.
It's crazy.
But this is the source. So if y'all need help with any digital products, I don't look really far. I just like, yo, Runway, I ain't gonna lie. My automation ain't what it's supposed to be. What's the latest thing? He gonna be like, we on this now. We on 11-11. Like, that's what we need. So now, what's you got the the low ticket millionaire.
Yeah.
Right? So if somebody get that program, and I want them to know like what your high ticket program looks like, because some people already know you lit, because you, like I told you, your reputation precedes itself.
Yeah.
If somebody want to tap, like how long would they be able to get access to you if they want to tap into your high ticket program?
So high ticket, you spend a year with me. You know what I mean? We just lock in for a year. It's normally for people who's doing like $10,000 a month or more. You know what I mean? Like the low ticket is to help to get you there. Right. And once you're doing that consistently, then I can show you how to scale. Because I just believe as entrepreneurs, we all go through phases. We got our growth phase, right? We, you know what I mean? Where we got our building phase where we building. Then we got our growing phase, and then we got our scaling phase. Those are not the same phases, right? And if a coach is like, oh yeah, sure, I can help you do this. Nah, because any coach who really wants to see you successful is not going to want to deal with anybody who's in that I'm attempting to figure me out stage. Right. It's like, yo, you already got to be at this level, because I know that I can put 1-2 automations, fix your funnel, fix your strategy, and you'll be off to the moon. Right. But you at least got to be at a certain point for me to be able to meet you halfway. For those who not, I just tell them like, yo, get this program, or get this program. Do some due diligence, do the work. If you need help, for sure, reach out to me. But if you want to hit 6 figures, you want to hit 7 figures, then let's lock in for a year.
You lock in with a year. I don't see me locking in for you for a week and not being able to run
you can't be around me. Don't make no money.
That's impossible.
It's impossible.
That's impossible. So let's talk about this. How important is mindset, and when it comes to entrepreneurship, and when it comes to this journey that you take people on? Like how important is mindset? There's
no skill set without mindset. I cannot be the entrepreneur that I am today if my mindset wasn't right. And again, this is a part of the building, the growing, and the scaling. Each one of those stages is a different part of you, and you got to work on you. I tell people all the time, the person that you need to pay the most in your business is you. It's a lot of people who dealt business, and I've done this myself when I had brick and mortars. Oh man, as long as the building paid and the lights on, we good. No. Because I can't have these lights be on at this building and then these lights be out at my house. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people who operate their business like that. And no, you need to pay you first, because you are the biggest investment in your business, and you got to make sure that the head of the business is good, because your head get chopped off, you ain't got no business.
That's facts.
So what I do is I put more into me and making sure that I develop myself, so I have the mindset to where as though, when the business break, and what I mean by the business break, when I hit 6 figures, my business broke. And my business broke because I just figured out how to hit 6 figures, and now I want to hit 7 because I got a little taste of what 6 figures look like.
Right.
And now I want to hit 7, and I have no idea what that looks like because I haven't done it. Once you hit 7 figures, it's a whole nother ball game, because now you're like, all right, how do I hit 8? And how do I delegate some of these tasks? And how do I hire a team? And and it breaks. And then you got family, and you got moms that you need to retire, and you got others, and all that stuff is really just a mindset shift. So what I tell people to do is, you got to be it already before you get there. Like, I was a millionaire already. I tell people all the time. I was like, yo, my old Instagram name used to be Runway Millionaire, and I used to say, yo, I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family, not the last.
Right.
And then I became a millionaire, and I was like, all right. We gotta up
no,
to
we gotta switch to the
billionaire.
we got
up
hey,
to
look,
a bit.
That's old news.
Yeah. So it's really just about you understanding that mindset work, what they call fluff, no fluff, that is the work.
Facts.
That is the work. If you can master that, you can master anything. And that's what allowed me to go from business to business, because I understand, like, yo, this not gonna beat me. I'm not gonna get defeated. If it get hard, man, I'm gonna figure it out. Because I know on the other side of it, of getting uncomfortable, is the bag. 100%.
Okay. Well, give me some advice for 18-year-old Runway.
18-year-old Runway. If I was 18-year-old Runway, the one thing that I did at 18-year-old Runway was I did believe in myself more than anybody else. So that's the one thing that I did have going for me. Like, it was nothing you can tell me. Like, I was going to do tattoos. That was going to be the thing that was going to get me out the hood. But advice that I would have gave 18-year-old Runway was, I would have at least saved $20 a day. I would have just put $20 that I was making a day to the side to go into investing. Because every year I could have got me like a rental property or something.
That's true.
Every year. And by the time I would have been 28 going to 30, I would have had a rental property every year. Like, just taking $20 a day, $50 a day, just investing my money every single day. And those small things add up, you know what I'm saying? And again, we get so busy into the making money because I was young hustling, you know what I'm saying? I was making money, like, you know what I'm saying? I was really generating money tax free, you know what I'm saying? Because it was cash.
Oh, God.
Yeah, oh, God. So I was making a lot of money, but I wasn't I wasn't investing a lot of money. I had the hustler's mindset. I didn't have the investor mindset.
Right.
And I feel like if I would have picked that up early on, I would have had more assets. I would have acquired more assets. And I just feel like it would have positioned me it would have positioned me better earlier. And I feel like if you have the opportunity to do that young, like one of my guys, Newt the entrepreneur, he 26 with like $10 million in property.
Going stupid.
Going crazy.
Shout out to Newt.
And he only been doing it for like 3 years.
Right.
So again, if I was able to acquire that before I had this big family that I got kids and all that, and I was able to lock in, man, I probably could have did that by the time I was 21.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Especially how you be moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a different situation.
You feel me?
Nah, it's different.
Yeah.
All right, so Runway, what's next? I know you just said you're going to grab the new whip. I don't know if you want to say it now because I'll probably let your episode drop like next week.
I know.
But you go and get the new whip that we was talking about. What else? What's after that? Is there anything big that you about to purchase that you looking to purchase?
To be honest, bro, like once you make a certain type of money, I don't want to say it, but life get a little boring. You gotta figure out some things to do. So when I see you on IG and I'm like, man, he got all the whips, and we talked, you know what I mean, before this, you like, man, I just enjoy this. I think I'm at the point in life right now where, like, you know what I mean, I gotta find that enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? I made money. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that's not a problem. I'm married. My kids is good. We got a nice crib. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, do I go buy a bigger car and then just go buy another car or a bigger house? You know what I'm saying? And it just gets to the point where it's just like, you know, right now for me, what one of my goals is of course to acquire some real estate, which I'm already doing. That's what I'm already doing right now. Can't never go wrong with that. But I think one of my goals is to buy a business, you know what I mean, build it up and then sell it for some M's.
I think you can do that, bro.
I know I could do it.
I think you can do that. Yeah, that's the lane too. We on that wave now. You know, shout out to my brother, Business Builder Beats. We copping businesses, man.
We
copping businesses, making them desirable.
Yeah,
and then we flipping them, getting them back out of there.
Yeah, so I think because I really enjoy the process of going through the process of building a business. I love it. And I know a lot of people say like, oh man, don't start another business, don't do that. But I love that process, and that's what I fall in love with. So that's probably one of the things that I can see myself doing. It's like taking a business, looking at it, evaluating it, you know, taking the time, market it, build it up, because that's what I'm good at.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean, just sell it. Or
I think it's just dope to even be able to say that. Like, I bought this business, it was straight, but now it's lit.
Yeah.
And I thought it, you know, I got to evaluate it. It's way different.
Yeah. And of
Runway
course,
got his touch on it type shit. That's
and of
different.
course, a goal is for me is like, I do got a goal like that. I want everybody that I coach, collectively, I want to just help those people make $1 billion. So like every live that I touch, you know what I'm saying, I want to be able to say, okay, cool, I helped you make 100,000, I helped you make $1 million, and collectively I want it to equal $1 billion.
100 million? That ain't nothing crazy.
Ain't nothing crazy.
You can handle that.
There you go.
So
you know
so look, that's the best way to end it all. But this is what I want to do, bro. Tell them where they can find you on the gram. Tell them where they can find you, whatever websites you need, so they can tap in with you, because it gotta happen.
It gotta happen. All right, so look, y'all could definitely make sure y'all tap in with me on Instagram, runway_billionaire. Don't get confused by the fakes, man. So y'all can follow me on there, and then y'all could just DM me the word mentor if y'all want to tap in, or DM me the word digital, and y'all see what happened. Y'all see the automation that go on.
If y'all want to learn the automation firsthand, just DM the word mentor, and it's going to give you a class right there. If you want to just learn that part, which is worth it, you know, it only start with like $27.
There you go.
All right, shout out, man. Pushman Mitch out of here. Runway Billionaire, No Fluff the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. Tell it to your mom, because she really need to see what's going on with this automation.
Let's go.
You feel me?